this is Shannah, and this is the Solstice reading. So this is a reading about the next 3 months until the equinox in spring. So I'm recording this on the Winter Solstice of 2021. But if you feel attracted to this reading or guided to this reading sometime later, just take it in, because then it has a message for you. So we have here 3 possibilities. We have here pile number 1 with number 43, and it translated, it says the clock. Then we have here number 26, and here translated it says the money, and here pile number 3, number 49, and translated it says the gypsy woman. So take your time to choose your pile, and I'll see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1 here with the clock, this is your reading. So here with the clock, the message that we get here is that although you have time, you do have time, but I also feel that the time has come. That's what I feel here with this clock. Is 5 to 12, saying like the time is getting near. Could be the time for you to make a decision, or for you to make something specific with your life. It's for you to go and follow your path, or for you to go and take that trip, or to change that job, or to feel free, or to get committed, or to have children, whatever your case is. But I think it's something big is coming in, something that's like life-changing. Yeah. It's a decision you have to make. I'm getting that from most of you. It's a decision that you have to make, and the time has come to do it. But let's see what the cards tell us. Then we have here these are it's a new deck for me. So this is the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Then we have the star, number 17. And we have the 5 of Cups. So I'm putting the clock here more to the side, if you don't mind. Let's get the best here of the space that I have here. It's a bit improvised because I'm traveling right now, in case you don't know. So I'm not at home. So I had to improvise this space here. But okay, so what we have here is actually, well, with the 6 of Pentacles, although this image is just showing a landscape here, is actually showing us like a sunset, which is interesting. And the 6 of Pentacles usually stands for balance, also opportunities that are being handed to you, or you handing out an opportunity to someone else. But it's something that is a give and take. That's an equilibrium in give and take. And here with her, we also kind of have this actually, but she's just giving, but she's bathing in the water that she's pouring into that pond or river or whatever body of water she's in. But we have this connection to the stars and to the planets and to fate, I would say. So what we have here, what I feel here actually is from these 3 cards is from a disappointment, and pointed out here by this card, the 5 of Cups. There is an opportunity arising, something you've been wanting for a long time, and actually you've been feeling that this opportunity will never come. It could even be that you're a bit bitter about this opportunity not coming, and you probably think that the time will never come, or that you missed that train, and that you've missed your chance at doing something in life, or that you'll never have such a wonderful opportunity again. But it's something that you really want, and actually at the moment, and maybe that will continue for the next 3 months, at least for the next 1 month, that you still have a little bit of bitterness within you. Doesn't mean that you're bitter to the world, but there's something like a hurt a disappointment, but you're not giving hope completely. You're still hanging in there, that things can turn around, that things can go in a positive direction, especially in your career as well here, because we have the Pentacles. So the cards are saying is that you're going to realize in these 3 months that you have a lot more to give than you are giving yourself credit for at the moment. For some of you, there's some bitterness like, oh, I should have done this a long time ago, or I should have said yes to some opportunity or to some invitation, something like that. And some of you may feel that the opportunity is gone, but here with these two cards, they're actually quite positive, especially the star. It's like, don't give up hope, hanging there, because a disappointment is not the whole path. It's just a little pebble or a little stone in your path. So get up, straighten your crown, and continue your path, right? But let's see what the other cards have to say. So then we have here, for the Six of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles. For the star, we have the Page of Swords. And for the Five of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the thing is, you, in a career sense, the next 3 months, you will be moving forward 100%, but it will be a slow pace. But the slow pace is quite positive because it will be stable. So it's not just like an urge or a surge of success and then it's gone. Okay, so you are really improving your situation step by step, being really, really stable. And you probably even get an invitation or a proposal, or being asked for, I'm getting for some of you even an audition of some kind, but also for an interview, job interview. So things are starting to move forward. But as you probably know, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, but it is moving, right? But you here with the Page of Swords, you are very impatient. Swords is a very impatient energy. But what here it's saying with the star is like, communication is one of your best skills. Yeah, because Swords is all about the communication, especially here with the Page of Swords has to do with internet, social media, everything that moves fast, communication, words, and so on. So it's like your best bet is now like social media or internet. So you can use this platform in order to carry out your projects, to spread your message, even to find better jobs. I know like it sounds a bit redundant because it's what everyone is doing, but the cards are actually saying you have to focus on what is best for you. You have to focus where your talent is, and your talent is communication. And the cards also understand that you can be very impatient at this time because you want to see growth, you want to see tangible growth, but it's coming. You just keep on doing what you're doing what you love. And one thing it is as well is like here with the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, it's really like you having two jobs. When you continuing on this string of career, it's you probably have two jobs. If you are disappointed, you can be really disappointed with one of your jobs, like your boss is not someone you respect or like, or your colleagues are not being very fair with you, or the projects you're working on, or the work itself is not very uplifting, it's not very challenging, or it's just too demanding. You're not really pleased with it. But at the moment, the cards are saying, well, keep on working on what you really want to do. Keep this balance in your life. Like most of you, pile number one, you'll have two jobs. You have like the job that pays your bills, and you'll have the dream job, so to say, your projects or your hobby, something you really love and like it to become your main occupation. Like the cards are saying, keep on working on that. The time will come, like I was saying earlier, that you will be just doing that. But at the moment, they're saying you're still in the beginning stage, so to say. Even if you're doing it for years, it doesn't matter. It's still something that you have to develop. That's something you has to grow. And so you'll keep it, you'll keep this balance between these two jobs. So the next 3 months, you still be working two jobs, right? If you're not working two jobs, this could be a hobby or this could be something else you love to do. But the feeling I'm getting from most of you that do, chose pile number one is you have these two occupations, or you have your main occupation and you're following like a side project, something that you really love to do. Now, when it comes to love, the message is kind of similar, but completely different, if that makes sense at all. I know it doesn't. So let's continue. The thing is, when it comes to love, you've been wanting something to grow, you've been wanting something to become more solid, but it's really, really slow. For some of you, this could be even like a long distance relationship, because here with these three cards, the Star, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Cups, I would say here, really long distance, maybe even two different continents for some of you, where there are like a body of water separating you. For some of you, this will be relevant, but this situation will kind of continue. For some of you, that really resonates with that, with long distance relationship, this will continue, this will keep on going, so it won't be over, but it's slow moving. It is slow moving, doesn't even have to be because of the other person or you not being interested in meeting and getting this more official. It could be also limited by the restrictions we are undergoing right now around the world. So your situation could well be affected by this, and that's why you have to return to like long distance communication, like video, Zoom, whatever, social media, and so forth and so forth. Now, for others of you, but this will be really a minority, it will be like 3% of you, I would say, then this is like you having two people in your life. When it comes to your love life, there has been some frustration with, for instance, if you're already in a current in a relationship, this will be like frustration with your current relationship, and but and this will probably may have led you to find someone else. And it could be that you have like two people that you have to choose from, in the next 3 months. So here again, this is now a choice that you have to make between two people in your life. Maybe you're not even involved with any of them right now. You're still in the early stages because of the cards we have here. But one is really solid, one is really like serious, wants to build something serious, is steady. Could even like for the to the to the like more to the outside opinion, this person could even seem a bit boring, but they're not. They're just very stable, just very steady. And then there's like this other person that's a bit younger or a bit more immature, crazy and on the go and lots of adventures, very intellectual, very fun to be with, and everything is fast paced. And probably you will have to choose, or you feel caught between these two people, and sooner or later you'll have to choose one of them. Now let's see what the other cards have to say. We have then we have the number 30, making a choice. So yes, so choice is really the main subject here, making a choice, but doesn't have to be just when it comes to love. It has also to do with making a choice in life. What kind of life you want to lead in the next 3 months, so that it will become clearer to you, so you can follow a path, because you're at a crossroads right now. Either take this way or that way, but you will have to decide. You will have to make that call, because if you choose one, you have to let go of the other, no matter in what area of your life, right? It's very difficult to keep both. Yeah, so this will be kind of your main focus in the next 3 months is making a choice. It's like you're reinventing your life. You are getting some orientation. Oh, okay, orientation. Then we have compass. Yes, and this is the compass is a reverse. So actually, it's like you feeling lost. This is quite interesting. Not that it's interesting that you feel lost. It's like you're having to make a choice, but it's you have to do it blind. In the sense of it's very difficult, like let's try this first and try that afterwards, and then I'll choose one of them. You cannot do that with people. I'll date you and I'll date the other, and then I'll make a choice. It's very difficult to make that with people, not impossible, but I wouldn't advise it. And also like lifestyles, unless you're very, very rich, then okay, I'll spend 1 year here doing this and that, and I'll spend the next year doing that and that. It's something that you have really to follow your gut feeling. You can ask opinion of others, you can ask help from other people, but this is really have to follow your gut feeling. It's quite important in order to make the best choice for yourself. And then we have 42. This is smoke and mirrors. Translated, this is what it says, smoke and mirrors. And so there's a confusion, of course, here with these two cards the next 3 months. So like there will be some confusion, be it regarding love, be it regarding career, or even where you want to live and what life you want to live. There'll be some confusion, especially because there is the fantasy side. Like when we're trying to change our life, we always think the grass is greener on the other side, and probably you've been realizing that that's not the case, but still there are pros and cons that you have to consider, and trying to discern from illusion and reality, and a sensible path for you. These can prove to be a bit confusing in the next 3 months, but you will be down to earth as much as you can. I think this is what you're trying to get rid of, from this confusion, and you're trying to find your way, and that's why it's very important that you first get your head clear, and then make that decision. But it's up to you. You can just go blindly and jump and take that leap of faith. But I see this being your main worry then in the next 3 months. And this was your reading, pile number 1. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So have a wonderful time, full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So you chose the card 26, the money. Well, money is going to be the main theme, or one of the main themes for you the next 3 months. Of course, money is always important no matter what we do, but here has to do with career, with investment and finances. So this will play a major role, because it's obvious is what the card says. And I don't know, I feel in your case, pile number 2, that there's money coming in. Let's see what the cards have to say. So first of all, we have the King of Swords. Let's put it like this. There you go. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So yes, so success is coming here with the Six of Wands. Success is coming, and you'll get a lot of support. But what I feel here is actually here with this King of Swords, that there will be some obstacle, some opposition somehow, and it has to do with career, right? And that will be some opposition. I could get here the vibe of a boss or an older colleague as well. and or even like a father figure be opposing a project, opposing like not giving you the money you need, or not giving you that loan, being an obstacle to your finances. But funnily enough, a female energy here with the Queen of Pentacles, she will invest in your project. It doesn't have to be a female, per se, but it's a female energy, or could be a mother figure for some of you, and or even your own mother, right? Like supporting you and giving you the help you need. So what I see here is that first there will be some opposition, and this will force you to plan. This will force you to strategize, to come up with better solutions, to come up with a strategy that will lead you to the desired goal. And this, with this strategy, when you come up with this new strategy, with this really clear idea of how to get there, then you will get the desired support. And it will be quite successful here. It will be very successful. And here we could see, could be like a contract that you're signing, could be something that you're writing, for instance, for those who write. But it's quite important because it will get the recognition for your work. And it will even get you to travel, for instance, not immediately, but probably later because of this work. But let's see what the other cards say. So for the King of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups. And then for the Six of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. Well, yes, it's really interesting because here with the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So that's really a setback. Like I was saying, this will be a setback, but it's a blessing in disguise. At first, with this setback, maybe you're already experiencing it. You're not very pleased about it, and you'll be even quite sad. But it, like I said, is a blessing in disguise, and it will force you to go another path, to to really search your allies, search for your allies, and come back with a better plan. And like I said, this will get you the desired outcome. But look, you have the Three of Cups, you have friends that will be there for you, and they don't have to be just friends. They could be business partners, friendly business partners in a positive way, of course. They could be like allies that are with you. And these two cards, they're all about celebrating. And even, for instance, a wedding could be here the case. For instance, you're planning a wedding, and at first it may be, maybe even because of the situation we are experiencing right now all over the world, that you have to postpone your wedding if you're planning one. And but it will take place then later on. You'll have the support and help of family and friends, and it will be better than the one you planned before. Just as an example, some of you will be attending a wedding or a big celebration with friends and family, even if at first, again, there seems to be something in the way, but you will be able to celebrate with them. And when it comes to love, it's more or less the same. Like it's first you have setbacks in love, or you think you'll never meet a person for you, or that person you want. But with the help of your friends, and through your friends, and through going to celebrations and gatherings and so on, you will meet the partner you've been waiting for, if you're single. And but like I said, in all areas of your life, you could translate this to all areas of your life. First, there's an obstacle, and then things will go better than expected. Sorry, I've just improvised this set here because I'm traveling. So I'm trying to make it work as good as it gets. Then we have 45. We have Sad Embrace. And we have 52, Magical Map Shifter. Beautiful. Well, it actually says more or less the same, right? Because with sad embrace is something coming to an end, something not going as planned. And this 45 is a 9. And the 9 was the last number in old numerology and also in the present one, right, is the last one-digit number. So it's something coming to an end and something coming full circle. But it's not like, because it's called sad embrace, it's not the way you expected it. For me, this has the vibe of the 5 of Cups. You know, experiencing regret, sadness, like I said, not things not going the way you expected. And this goes really well with the energy of the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is a minor, but I really feel it as being a minor setback, because also the energy of the King of Swords, you know, like Swords is very quick energy, so this setback won't last for very long. And we're talking like 3 months, so this will be like the first month or even just the first half of the first month. So, and here we have this, for me, gives me the feeling of winter, so the beginning of winter, which starts today. For instance, when I'm recording this, the 21st of December, the winter solstice. But if you're watching this another time, just take it as it makes sense to you in the time you're watching this. And like I said here with 52, then we have here number 7. Number 7 is considered to be the divine number. And number 7 is also very quiet, very spiritual, and very introverted as well. So this experience does force you to go within and to rethink, you know, your inner map, the map shifter. You're shifting not really the direction, but how to get there. This is quite important. Like I was saying, you have to re-strategize. You have to come up with a better plan, with better solutions to whatever you're facing right now. And this will prove to be a lot more successful than what you were doing so far. And then we have the last card is here, number 20, a happy motive. This is quite beautiful. Because this is the intention. The motive here, I see it as being the intention, the happy intention. And it's like the intention to get your goal, or your goal is something happy, is something beautiful, is something that really lights you up and fills you with joy. And this is what will get you going. So I don't see this sadness or this regret, you know, staying here for very long, because you will remember why you want to do what you want to do. And it's something to fill people with joy, something to fill yourself with joy, to bring the beautiful light into the world, to bring magic into the world in whatever form and shape. And as long as you remember this, as long as you have this image clear for yourself, then you'll be able to reshift, you know, your plan, keeping your focus. Because like I said earlier, look at this, is the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. You are getting there. So you getting really, really successful. There will be reason to celebrate. You know, it's just a little bump in the road that is or will force you to rethink your strategy in order to get there. But it will be a beautiful, beautiful path. So pile number 2, your reading was a bit shorter than pile number 1, but so straight to the point, so clear, just amazing. And I hope this resonates with you. I hope this inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we have here number 49, the Gypsy Woman. Now, I think those who chose pile number 3, probably you're, like card readers. You have your tarot channels, and you're very, intuitive, spiritual. You're very linked and in tune to nature and to the soul of the world. And this is amazing. Look, she has also like here, seemed like the world is actually a crystal ball, but you kind of, you're very into the divine arts and you're very good at it as well. And I think this will be, or will keep on being your main focus in the next 3 months. Maybe you're developing your business, maybe you're making it even more successful, which is fantastic. And I see you being really successful. I see, if you have a channel, I see it really going through the charts, through the charts. That's how you say it. Yeah. So being really getting a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and getting a lot of attention, which is amazing. And I see you inspiring a lot of people. That's beautiful. Now, the first card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So we have space. That's great. Yeah. Okay. I find this really interesting how they show the cards here. That's interesting. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, so there will be a proposal for you. It could be a proposal, to work in a certain way or in a certain place, or even for cooperation, because here we have like the picture of alliances. This is like a love preposition, but I'm seeing here more work, and it could be like alliances. And it's like it has been a long time coming. And the path, although the path is good, but you really have, it's really beautiful, because it's really, you see it here, you have to cross that bridge. And I see again an alliance bringing two, for instance, two channels together, or two types of work, or two styles of work together. And like I said, it has been a long time coming. You've been waiting for this probably for a long time, to have the opportunity to have that synergy. Yes, that's the word. There's a synergy. You'll be working with other people, and you'll get support from other people as well. So it will be a give and take. It will be very, very positive for you. And here with the 7 of Wands, there will be some obstacles. Really interesting, because on one hand, you'll be getting the attention, you'll be getting the business proposals as well, and you'll be getting, the attention, and you will be more known, more and more known. But this, it seems to me, because we have the 7 of Wands, it can go two ways, and it could even go both at the same time. So one of the ways is this success could be a bit overwhelming for you. Like you start thinking negatively, and you start, becoming your own enemy here. And you see, like, you have this long way, and you make whatever is offered to you, you make it difficult. Maybe it's because you think, there's something, a little voice in your head saying you don't deserve it, it has to be more difficult, you have to really suffer and, really hustle in order to succeed, and maybe this is too easy, whatever is the case in your reality, right? And the other way is that you really get like jealous people. And remember that jealousy is actually a way of complimenting you. You know, sometimes it sucks, I know, but it's a way of complimenting you. It's a way of saying you've done it. That's why we're jealous, because you're not jealous of someone who hasn't accomplished anything, right? So if someone is jealous of you, it's because you've accomplished something. But sometimes that's the negative side of that, is that jealous people can start to sabotage your work in one way or the other. For instance, this is a channel, they can start, you know, under a covered name, they can start trolling your account, like writing insane things on the comments, or they could, I don't know, they're like other things. I'm not really into that, so I don't know how it works. But I can see like how people could be jealous or starting to act negatively towards you. This is what I'm getting here. So this is something that you probably have to face, or that maybe even be surprised of, right? But the thing is, nevertheless, you are growing. So your efforts, you know, are bearing fruit. You see it here. And you will get that proposal, you will get the results. Also here with the Three of Pentacles, you start getting results and also working with other people. But some people you have to be careful with. But I don't see them as being as important. It's just a feeling, just be something more on the, not on the main stage. So more like somewhere like in a corner of your life. But let's see what the other cards say. Well, we have here, just give me a second. We have here the Nine of Wands here for the Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the High, no, I forgot her name. The High Priestess, thank you. We have here the High Priestess, and we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's... yeah. Interesting, right? Because remember I said they start being your worst enemy. And the thing is, no matter in what area of work you're doing, I started with saying with the cards because the Gypsy came as your card, but it could be any line of work. And it could be not even work, it could be any area of your life. The thing is, in the next 3 months, someone who has been not very honest with you, it will be revealed. You know, that person will be exposed. It will come out into the open. You will find out that truth about, you know, that person. But for some others of you, and again, this could happen both, you know, like one and the other. It is that the other, that person that works against you, you will find out there is yourself. Again, we're continuing on that line, because here you are with the Nine of Wands, you're defending, you know, what you've built, you're defending your heart, you're defending your emotions, you're defending your sanity. But that card came as a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles, right? So with the Knight of Pentacles, I know the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but it's very steady. And here it's really an honest proposal being given to you, especially if it's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very honest, it's very truthful, it's very sincere, it's from the heart. The Knight of Pentacles is the salt of the earth. And here you are defending yourself, you know, coming up with a barrier. There's something within you, and that's what I meant here. And funnily enough, here with the Seven of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, 2 sevens, and the 2 sevens. So 7 is usually a number that's introverted, goes inward, right? And so this is inside of you. So this betrayal, this lack of honesty, this being your worst enemy, is really inside of you. So there are voices in your head that are telling you lies. you know, and I know it sounds crazy, but there's a part of you that is being your worst enemy. And here with the High Priestess in reverse, that is like you're not really linked to your higher self. You're not really linked to your intuition, right? So this is one side of it. So you are sabotaging yourself. You know, luck is coming in, you know, with all its glory, and you are sabotaging yourself. Maybe because you think you're not good enough, or you're afraid people hurting you because maybe you've been hurt in the past, whatever the case. And for some of you, like I said earlier, it could be actually someone else that will be there, you know, like trolling you or sabotaging your work one way or the other. So, and that forcing you to defend yourself. But if that's the case, that is someone else, you know, you will find out who it is. You will see it. And that person ends up hurting themselves or whoever they are, okay? So, but for many of you, I see this also being something that happens within you. And you're going to come to terms with that inner demon, okay? And you're going to see it, call it by name, and deal with it. You know, you cannot really exercise it, but you can take its power away from it, okay? I hope it makes sense to you. Now, then we have number 18, magic stream. How beautiful. And then we have 5, we have goblins. So funnily enough, the cards are really like confirming what we just said, right? So on one side you have this magic stream, you have this inspiration, this beautiful flow in your life, like things coming in, things you've been waiting for, things you've been praying for, they're finally coming in. Then we have the goblins. Then you have either like people, you know, throwing rocks into your beautiful pond, for instance, or people really sabotaging your path, putting rocks on your path, or if these goblins are like in your mind, you know, being a bit paranoid or being self-defeating, you know, like a self-fulfilling prophecy then at the end of the day. And this is quite important, but I think like here with the magic stream that you'll be able to wash away all the negativity and bring balance, because we have here a waterfall, and waterfalls are always a sign of healing. So in the next 3 months you will be healing your inner demon. You will be healing all this negativity away from you. And then the last card, we have number 24, and we have let go, translating from Portuguese. So this means let go, and or to let go. And I think this is it. This is one of the most beautiful messages, is to let go. Maybe it's letting go of something that you've been holding on to so dearly, you know, be it a dream. It doesn't have to be the dream like having a career somewhere. No, something, how can I put that into words? Wait. Something that you've been holding in place instead of living your life, if that makes sense to you. And letting go of that, letting go of negative self-talk, letting go of negative self-image, letting go of a pessimistic point of view. And some of you will say or think, well, but this happened to me. You're saying that because you didn't live through what I lived through. Probably. But there's always a but, right? It doesn't matter what you've gone through. It does matter because it's your experience, and that makes you who you are. And I do respect you for whatever you've gone through. for everything that you are. You deserve my respect. And at the same time, you are so much more than that you experienced. So much more. What you experienced made you stronger, made you wiser, made you kinder, and made you more beautiful. But you are so much more. So much more. And this is my message to you. You are so much more. And I think it's that you're realizing that now in these next 3 months. You'll have the opportunity you've been praying for. Now it's up to you to make it work or to make it crumble. And I don't want to sound fatalistic, because you'll have that opportunity again and again and again until you take it. But you could take it now. So it's just, I don't know, I'm feeling this energy. That's why I'm going with this energy, because it's so strong within me now. So if you don't resonate with it, it's okay. It's okay. But for some of you out there, even if it's just one person, this is really important, is when the opportunity comes and knocking on your door, and it will in the next 3 months, remember you are so much more than anything that could go wrong. You're so much more. So take it and rejoice and have fun and be you. That's wonderful. So pile number 3, I'll leave you with this. And thank you so much for watching it. And I hope this resonates, and I hope this inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. A happy solstice.